Good morning, YouTube. It is 9:10 in the morning. It's Saturday, I believe. Let me check the date. The 20th, which is, Saturday, September 20th. And I am actually out camping in the Grassy Lake Forks recreational area in just north of Grassy Lake, Alberta. And I'm gonna... which road am I taking? I'm gonna switch over to the Chesty real quick. Hold on. Alright. So we're taking the fork on the left. This one will lead back to one of the other old camp kitchens. And then there is another road that leads down towards the bathrooms. It just kind of circles back. This is like a big loop. Or at least it was intended to be. This place hasn't been worked on in a while, so the roads are kind of rough, if you can call this a road. You gotta kind of perfectly balance yourself on these humps. If you're driving a car, you can high center yourself pretty easily. Yeah, isn't this just gorgeous? There were some hooligans driving around last night, but not a lot of people out here today. So the Grassy Lake Forks recreational area. Oh, that's rough. I wouldn't want to drive through that. The Grassy Lakes Forks recreational area, also known as just as the Forks, is where the Bow River and the Old Man River fork together to make the South Saskatchewan River. It's the fork in the river, and hence the name the Forks. And honestly, it's just a beautiful natural area. A lot of birds. Great diversity of birds, actually. My dad used to spot things like bald eagles, very large old bald eagles, that he would see every year. Great horned owls. I don't spot stuff like that around here though, but I gotta get out bird watching today. Got a big day planned actually, but mostly involving walking, cooking, video games, and watching The Office. So basically everything that I do at home, just more cooking than usual, and yeah. I was thinking about going down to the beach, but it looks pretty muddy. I don't know if you can see down there very easily. This looks like a very unstable escarpment. But yeah, I don't really want to head down there. Alright, I think I'm going to circle back and check in with you. Where are we here? So yeah, there was some people camping where the old camp kitchen was. Well, one of them, the broken down one that really wasn't used much in the past few years. So there's people camping there. Looked like they were still sleeping, so didn't want to walk too close, and that was the path back or around. So now I'm just walking back on the path, and I don't know, I can circle around and go back towards the bathrooms, or I can go left here. Not a lot of shade that way. Curious as to where this goes, though. Is this just another loop? It's not a bad road. If it goes around that mess. Let's see where this goes. Some interesting tracks in the dust here. I'm seeing something that looks like a dog. I don't know, it's got more toes than a dog though. Maybe I just don't know tracks. And then bird tracks. Some kind of bird. I don't know, this road is a little iffy. A lot of dragonflies out. I like that. No stress to you guys. You're taking care of the mosquitoes. I respect y'all. If I was trout fishing, I might use your babies. Feed them to some trout. Yeah, this is getting kind of wide. It's not too wide, but it's just higher up, and a pickup would be better for this. This is going to brush against almost anything. Is that shit? I think that's shit. I'm going to be honest, folks. I thought I forgot I was recording. I just kind of started talking to myself. And there's a difference between talking to you guys and talking to myself. It is so dusty here in some spots. It's almost like walking on the moon. You just step on what feels like a pillow. Oh, my watch is telling me I've been walking for 10 minutes. Pretty sure, yeah, that makes sense. I recorded for 5 minutes, and then I recorded for another few minutes. Well, okay, I recorded for 5 minutes, then I recorded for 3 minutes, and I was walking in between that. So the goal at the beginning of this walk was to walk towards the other camp kitchen, get a view of the beach. Can't really see the river too much from there. And then I was gonna walk down towards where the bathrooms are, and there's better views of the beach. But there's people camped there, and the road, not road, the path, the trail that leads back towards the bathrooms along the river, that I was just sitting right behind their tent, so I didn't want to be walking that close while people are sleeping in the morning. So I started walking back and walked this way. And so then my goal was to walk back to camp. And then I took a left, and I'm way past camp. I'm not sure where this leads. I might just turn around and head back, because it's not going to loop back around to camp. And how long have I been walking? I've been walking for 6 minutes. At least 5 minutes on this path. Ooh, there's a cross path here. Does it go both ways? Can I cut back? I think it only goes that way. Shit. I don't know. It looks like it goes this way, but it looks like it disappears. It's like a game trail. You know what? Let's take it. I'm shooting a video for YouTube. I'm camping. Why not take this trail? Can you even see that? Alright, new goal. Get back, make some coffee. Then lay down in a hammock and drink said coffee. Okay, there are two things here. This is kind of a, like, not road, but like, ooh, that was pokey. Okay. How can you tell I'm not wearing pants, folks? I'm wearing shorts, just to clarify. I am clothed. I'm not walking around out here in my underwear. That would be silly. So, when you make a video on YouTube, one of the questions they ask you is this made for children? And I try and follow that metric, but it's really up to you guys. Are my videos children friendly? Because I don't spend a lot of time cursing, but I say the odd thing. What is on my foot? That's a twig. Okay. Sorry, squirrel. Oh. Okay. I think this will start to lead back. Or this one can just go to the road. I'm going to take this way, because I'm pretty sure I see camp. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's a woodpecker. can't see it either. Oh, no, I can see it. Can you see it? I'm not going to be able to zoom in on that. Sorry. I don't know if the video is clear enough. Yeah, see my hammock in the distance. Well, technically I see my mom's hammock in the distance. And my hammock in the distance. Alright, I'm going to close off this section of the video. I'm going to have some coffee. So I didn't end up making coffee. I'm just making coffee now. It is about 11 in the morning. This is my tent. And just a quick little setup over here. Then I have one hammock set up over there. It's a little out of focus. I'll show you that hammock. I don't know why it doesn't want to get into focus. Oh well. Let's just walk over to that hammock. And it's just like the other one. They're from Costco. And over here we got a table, my coffee set up, my chair, and my water boiling. Pour the water in there. But until that boils, I got breakfast. See you in a few. Good morning, YouTube. It is Sunday morning now. Sorry I didn't get a lot of footage yesterday. I'm out camping with my big brother, and I just didn't talk to him much about it. Didn't say, hey, do you want to be on YouTube? Do you want to pop in on my channel? I didn't bring it up to him, so I didn't really have his go-ahead. So I just haven't been filming around him. But my next camping trip, you guys have my full undivided attention. I will film everything, I promise. But yeah, you guys got to see where my tent was set up. Showed you at least one of the hammocks, I think, because I set up two. Fire. I got some pictures of food I was cooking on Friday and Saturday. So I will pop that in probably earlier. So you would have seen them already. At least I hope that works out. I always see that in videos where the guy's like, I haven't seen it, but you've seen it already. Because of the way it's, but because of the way it is. It's the way it is. And yeah, so where I'm walking here. Oh, this is a bit of a crossover. Okay. What I want is to go that way. I don't know if I can get past that tree though. You know what? I'm gonna go for it because we got the way we came from, that way, and that way, and that way. We could keep following this way, and there'll be another turn that'll bring us to where that way is going to bring us. You know, let's keep going. Oh, I stopped walking apparently. My watch needs to tell me that I stopped walking, so those are my stats for my walk. It's like, sorry, but I'm still walking. Oh. I don't quite know where the turn is, but hopefully it shows up before I pop up on somebody's tent. Well, there's the tent, so. Okay, I don't want to go much further and record. I'm just going to turn around. We're just going to go back. And we'll go through the overgrown area. It used to be a channel for water. Alright, so I've got a few minutes to kill, and I'm camping, so I'm kind of loaded up with gear, just little EDC stuff. How about we do a little segment called What's in My Pockets? Alright, this is a nice little area we got here. In my hoodie pockets, we got some wipes, because I headed to the outhouse, which is a ways away from the campsite. Jeez, stopped recording for some reason. Now, besides the wipes, I have toilet paper, which I am just going to stick back in my pocket. We all know what toilet paper looks like. Okay. In my right front pocket, I have my phone normally, but I'm using that to record. In my left front pocket, I have a lighter and a glasses cleaning cloth. Always carry that on me. That's a standard EDC for my left front pocket. Alright, going into my lower left pocket, let's see what we have. I have got at least one bag, maybe two bags, Ziploc bags, another lighter, some garbage, and wireless headphones. Earbuds. Bluetooth. Oh. In my back pocket, I have some garbage and a lanyard with a key on it, not keys, a key on it, and this doohickey keychain, which is for fishing. It's got a little serrated edge there for cutting fishing line. It's got a pry bar on the end, and it's a bottle opener. That's why I always carry it on me. Also, it's my house key. Alright. My back left pocket is a surprising one, actually. I just discovered it this morning after doing it yesterday. My bag for my ultralight tarp. That's sitting over top one of my hammocks right now. Not one of my hammocks, my hammock. The other hammock is borrowed. It belongs to my mother. And then in my last pocket, we have two knives. Well, one is a Leatherman, so it's pliers, a couple other things, can opener. Saved our ass last night because we didn't remember a can opener. And then I don't want that in the dirt. And then I've got this beautiful little pop knife. I don't know, thumb screw, whatever you want to call it. It just pops right out. And it's very slender. It's got a nice clip on it. I wear it on my belt lots of the time. And then the Leatherman goes in the pocket usually. But they're both sitting in the pocket now. So yeah, that is my EDC pocket loadout for camping. Consists of 2 lighters and currently consists of bathroom products. So I'm gonna head through here, and yeah, you got excellent lighting because we got the sun behind us. I wish this was hands-free, but I was too lazy to put on the chest strap. That's going to be low to go under, and there's going to be spider webs probably. Oh no, it's higher to go on the right under. Oh, bottle. I should really pick that up. I'm not going to though. Sorry. I don't always pick up garbage when I see it. This isn't the deep wilderness though. People do come here. Alright, let's go under over here, see if it's a little better. There seems to be some spider webs, but not right here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're not far from the campsite now. Oh, there's a trail that cuts through here. I wonder where this one comes and goes. It's not very overgrown. I'm just gonna keep going though. There's a dead tree that's fallen here that I was interested in for firewood. It's up there on the right. I'm not exactly feeling strong enough to drag that back to camp. And I don't really feel like taking the axe down here, trying to chop chunks off it. But it's fallen. It's not connected to anything. It's dead. It's up for grabs. Oh, wish I had an electric mountain bike for out here. Cow patty. Another cow patty. Man, cows must love this lower area. Lots of green grass for them to munch on. Yeah, this is a recreational area, but it is open to grazing cattle. If you can see my, that's actually my mother's hammock in the distance over there. And my hammock is a little closer under that green atrocity you see flapping around in the wind there. Well, back to 1. There we go. Back to 1. Alright. Alright, I'm working on breakfast. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Alright, folks. One last video, or one last scene. This is where my tent was. Just a whole sign off. Cleared everything out. Table's gone. Vehicle's gonna be gone soon. I just got my last beer I'm drinking, and then we are out of here. I'll see you next time, YouTube. Bye.